That
Four
looks like spoiler.
episodes in.
You're 4 episodes in?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I gotta watch it.
Yeah, dude. It's.
I didn't know you were 4 episodes. I can't. No, I want to watch it now. I need to watch it.
Yeah, dude. I'm
Dude,
pretty pumped
it's
because
been on
it
my
goes
list
with
for
the
so
Penguin, to
long.
be honest.
I haven't watched Penguin yet.
Me either. It's on my list for sure.
I've seen some things about it. I'm like, it kind of looks. I don't know. It looks. I don't want to say it looks good because I haven't watched it, but
Dude,
it looks intriguing.
I watched the first half of the first episode.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking good, bro. I like it a lot, actually.
I mean, I love that. What is it? Gotham. That Gotham to me is just like, I don't know. That's like kind of the Gotham I always imagined as a kid, like just rainy, gloomy, everything. Like the street lights are yellow. Like it's just like that atmosphere that I always imagined.
I've always had a different Gotham. I feel like the Tim Burton animated series, the Tim Burton Gotham, and like the animated series Gotham. Those are the Gothams that I've always come to mind. Where it's this like big gothic utopia that is just this.
But see, that's what I think is
that's
interesting.
The proper Gotham.
But
No,
see,
I'm
that's
just
what's
kidding.
interesting to me is that that's the Batman that I grew up with is the animated Batman and why am I fucking? You just said it. Tim Burton's Batman. Those are the Batmans I grew up with.
So you don't have any taste?
You're so annoying.
I'm just saying
that, like, for me, even though I watched those, I always imagined God. Like, if I'm saying, like, as an actual place, like, if I was to be there, I always
like a
imagined-
realistic Gotham is what you're saying.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah. Okay.
But like, that's how I always imagined it. I mean, you can't hate on that.
I can actually. I'm tired of realistic Batman. Okay.
Dude, we've had so much of like fucking goofy Batman. You can't tell me.
Bro, okay. Dark Knight. Okay, Batman Begins. Dark Knight. Dark Knight Rises.
Greatest trilogy of all time.
The Batman, and then that other trilogy, the entire Batman trilogy that's eventually going to come out. Those are all realistic Batman interpretations. The only closest Batman we've gone to fantastical was Ben Affleck's in Batman v Superman or anything else he was in. I'm talking a solo Batman
If you go back to the early 90s and early 2000s, what kind of Batman is that? Fantastical. If you go back and watch...
Yes, okay, I'm not disagreeing with Batman Forever or Batman and Robin.
I rewatched that, I think like a year ago, 2 years ago. It's actually a banger.
Yeah, it is.
It is a banger. And that's what I'm saying is we got those fantastical Batman.
I mean now, Richard.
No!
Today's society.
Those are the ones I grew up with. Those are the ones. And we used to have Tim Burton's Batman. There's what? That's 2 right there.
Dude, it's just,
that's 5 right there.
My argument is I just feel like you're limiting the characters you use and how they can be used. There's so many good stories with Batman villains that they're literally superhuman, but somehow, against all odds, Bruce Wayne finds a way to beat them. Correct?
Yeah.
I would love to see that. I'm tired of seeing some fucking psychopath that wants to blow shit up. Okay? I like it. Don't get me wrong. They're good. I will always watch a good Batman movie, but like, man, I'm just saying, like, let my boy fight some undead ninjas.
Here's the thing, though, is that I feel like when you go that route, then people are gonna be like, the CGI though, it just didn't look that well, and I feel like you're upping the budget.
But you don't need to use that much CGI. That's the thing.
Okay, what if you did? Who would you? Okay, let's just go down this road then. Who would you? I already know this is what I think they are gonna be in the next one, but I've always liked the Court of Owls. I would like that. And I would also like, I know he's already been done, but Ra's al Ghul. I like Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah. You know he never trained Batman in the comics, right? That's just a movie thing. In the comics, he always just wanted Bruce to take over because he found him as a worthy adversary and a worthy successor too. Yeah. The more you know.
The more you know.
Yeah.
I always thought he just, his parents died. He's like, deny will be the night. He's just like, I'm a badass now.
Yeah, no.
But anyways, I know those are realistic or whatever. But yeah. Well, who would you want your fucking grand fucking
like villain?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, dude, he doesn't have to be a CGI filled.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying is who would you want it to be?
Like a solid Mr. Freeze adaptation would be fucking fire. A Clayface story would be fucking fire.
See, Clayface though, I feel like you have
or like a fucking just explore Gotham's underbelly and all these weird twisted elements that are all in this city, like the fact that there's an alligator man in the sewer, there's a fucking zombie Hulk thing that somehow Batman can fucking fight. You know what I'm saying? It's just embrace that. That's all I'm saying. I do get where you're coming from, but
I
I
just feel like if you go
limit
like
yourself.
I feel like if you go that route again, you're going towards the route of like this dude gotta start being on trend. You know what I mean? He's gonna fucking be. Fucking
There's
just
nothing wrong with that though.
what I'm saying though is that like you're gonna have to
Like-
give him like some super super.
No, you don't.
Yes, you are.
No, you don't.
Yes, you are.
You literally just okay. You literally just do every good thing about Ben Affleck's Batman that you.
There's nothing good about.
There is actually when we're in a fight, but like that's the thing that makes Batman great is that he can somehow find a way to fight these fucking things, even though he's
Mhm.
human.
I agree.
You don't need to super
I
soldier
agree,
him at
but what
all.
I'm-
And you
this is the
forget he
thing, though.
fights super
This is
soldiers.
what
dog.
I'm talking about though is that when you do it in a movie, like a live action movie, you I don't know. I just feel like you're just gonna have to go a certain route for the wider audience. Because dude, there's no question. Spider-Man, Batman.
You don't think a wider
anything like
audience
that?
would watch that?
That's not what
You're
I'm saying. Is that you're
assuming-
gonna have to give them logic to these things. They're not gonna just be like,
Dude.
"Oh yeah, that's Batman. He's a normal human. He could do these things."
Dude, you just do like a same tone of like the Winter Soldier. You're fucking fine.
He's a superhuman, you fucking idiot.
You don't understand. Batman is literally close to. He's literally a.
I know
super-
he's a peak
no,
human being.
super
I understand.
soldier without being a super
I
soldier.
understand.
Bro.
I
Then
get
why
it.
is this such a hard?
But if he's
concept
going
for you
against
to
a giant
grasp?
fucking Clayface could just fucking maul him like he does in the fucking comics.
You don't think Batman's thought of a contingency to that?
Dude, you're missing the point of what I feel like we're arguing about the wrong thing right now. actually.
I feel
I
like
think we are
arguing
because
about the right
I
things.
feel like
You're wrong. I know.
what we're arguing about is you're arguing that he can't handle those things. I'm arguing that if to the wider audience that I don't feel like they would understand why he's able to go toe to toe with this person, this fucking creature.
You shouldn't be able to. You should be in awe because he's fucking Batman. Boom. So
No, that's not
Next.
it.
Next.
Someone like my mom's gonna be like, why this person's like fucking 20 feet tall? Why is he? There's no reason why this 5'9" person can beat this person.
he's
that's
not
20
5'9". He's 5'9". He's 6'4".
I'm just saying in general, you fucking idiot. God damn. I don't know how tall Robin Pattinson is.
Oh, I was just going off.
I was just going off of the latest
basic
Batman.
Batman height in like comics and shit. He's
I
usually
don't
like
give a
6'4".
fuck.
I'm just saying, Jesus, why are you getting so upset?
No, I'm not.
You're
I'm just
mad.
saying.
You're
I'm-
mad.
I'm just saying.
You need to
Like I said,
relax.
I feel like we're arguing about the wrong thing. Because also, if you did if you're doing Clayface, bro, that the CGI is gonna
see,
be
but also
insane.
Clayface wouldn't. The thing is like Clayface isn't a villain. If you knew anything about Clayface, which clearly you don't.
I know he gets fucking like morphed into something else.
Clayface is like a victim of circumstance.
Uh-huh.
So like the thing here, and here's the thing that I feel like a lot of people are forgetting, and Batman isn't, and I do love that they capture this in the Batman at the end, is that Batman is deep down one of the best heroes, because he's gotten to Clayface by just treating him like a human. So do you understand what I'm saying?
No,
You're
I
thinking
know.
on how we could just be arguing again for no reason, and I'm sure that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, you are. He's just like, bro, actually comic book accuracy? Like, no, that's not what the fuck. Dude, there's a reason why we don't. There's a whole reason why the movie industry hasn't followed movie or the comic book accuracy, because it just doesn't adaptate well to the big screen. It's just not going to.
That's where you're wrong.
I'm not wrong. Dude,
Yeah.
history shows that. What are you talking about?
So Deadpool is better in X-Men Origins than his own
No,
solo
that's
movies?
not. You're okay. Now he wants to nitpick. He's like, let me take
No,
this
that's
one thing.
That's what you're saying.
No. That's not what I'm saying. Deadpool is the exception to me, right? Deadpool is the exception. If you
What
look
about
at
Wolverine?
if you look at the first Wolverine wasn't even that good. Wolverine Origins wasn't even fucking good.
No, I'm saying like, what about Wolverine?
What about it?
like comic accurate Wolverine
Uh-huh.
is, I would say probably the closest we got to for sure was like Logan and maybe the Wolverine. You're saying those are bad?
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that like when you look at how
Unadaptable.
movies were introduced, like if you look at the very first X-Men, how was it introduced? Did it follow a lot of what the core principles were from the comics? No, their whole costumes were changed. Everything was changed. If you look at Spider-Man, the same thing. You know, it's more realistic. He's shooting it from his fucking hand, everything like that.
Whip.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, is that when you translate it to the big screen, things are just going to be changed. That's just like how it's going to be.
Yeah, but
If
then
you
is
try
it
to
that-
follow
but
everything
you're trying
to a
s-
T,
You're but
then
in-
you get the
in-
Tony Stark thing that happens right there. When now his suit is made out of fucking I mean what is it fucking called?
vibranium now.
No. Is it no, the fucking like the little pixel thingies. What are they fucking called?
Nanotech.
Yeah, nanotech.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
type of shit that happens to me. When you start introducing different things like that, that's what happens. That's the logic now that you're going.
Yeah.
Mhm. Versus it coming from Peter Parker himself.
Okay.
See, this is what I'm talking about, you fucking idiot. God
but in my brain, I feel like you're trying to say that. Okay, yeah, you don't have to adapt everything, but you still have to adapt certain things.
But see, again, that's what I'm saying though, is that if you're going, okay, I agree that I think a Mr. Freeze would be good, but I think a Mr. Freeze like the Behar Butcher would be cool. That would be like a
Another fucking serial killer, Richard.
dude. I'm just saying that would be fucking cool. That would be fucking cool. But if you go like a different route where he's more like fantastical and things like that, it's gonna just, I don't know, it's gonna just have a different tone to it. And versus if it was like animated, that to me would be better adaptation of trying to do more comic book accurate things. Agree or just disagree?
You're wrong.
How, in which way am I wrong though?
You're just wrong.
But see, you can't just say that, because then you're
I
just
can.
Well, you're
It's a free
wrong.
country. I can't say that.
like,
So you're wrong. No, I'm just kidding.
you're wrong.
No,
Let's look it
I
up.
like I get what you're trying to say, and I feel like I'm just always gonna go back to being like, because sometimes the source material is often better than what is put on screen.
Mhm.
Like when people say when there's an adaptation to a book, what is the general consensus most of the time?
I
Book's
mean,
better than the movie.
hey, I mean, I guess I
But
do.
you also
but
don't
see,
read, so that's fair.
There have been books that I've read. Don't fucking do that to me.
Okay,
Kite
I'll
Runner,
give you
Kite Runner.
Cat
I've
in the
read.
Hat,
Okay, I'll read it off. It's very short books.
Green Eggs,
It's Kite Runner.
Green Eggs
It's
and Ham,
the fucking. It's the Outsiders. It's
The Giving Tree.
World War Z, and there's one more. I think it was an autobiography by Arnold. Those are the 4 books that I've read from start to finish. I've read other books, but I've never finished them.
That's
Oh,
more
man.
books than I thought he would have read, to be honest.
But I do understand what you're saying though, because like when it comes to like World War Z, the book is superior to
Yeah.
the movie.
Oh,
but the movie is still good, but that's what I'm saying though.
Here's-
Is that like when you're translating something to the big screen, you're just gonna have to change things. That's just what it's gonna have to be a more cohesive story. Because in a book, right? In a book, you have like 400 pages. You have so much time to flesh out characters, set the tone, understand like the world building and everything like that. In a movie, you can't. You only have so much time, right? You only have so much time. You have 2 hours, an hour and 40 minutes. You know what I mean? You have to do so much, and that's where like my thing it comes in, where I'm like, there's certain things you're gonna have to fucking cut in order to do it this way. That's why realistic Batman works, because it's more set in our world versus trying to do a whole thing where you have to build up the world in a short amount of time.
I disagree, but okay.
You're stupid. You're just stupid because, right? I'm right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
No, you're not.
Because,